Hi friends, CBSE 10th standard chapter number 2 part 6. Okay, as we learnt polynomials chapter, that is division algorithm for polynomials in part 5. Okay, now we will continue few important examples. Here very important example is find the zeros of 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2 if you know that two of its zeros are root 2 and minus root 2. Okay, what is given here? Root 2 and minus 2 root 2 are the two zeros and this is the p of x. Okay, so solution here, since two zeros are root 2 and minus root 2, I can say that x minus root 2 and x plus root 2 are the factors of p of x is equal to 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2, because in part 3 polynomials we learned that alpha and beta are the two zeros of the quadratic polynomial, then x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors of the given quadratic polynomial. Okay, in the same way here root 2 and minus root 2 are there, so I can write here it is plus, so x minus root 2, here it is minus, so I can write x plus root 2. Okay, therefore here x minus root 2 into x plus root 2 is equal to x square minus 2, because x minus root 2 into x plus root 2 is a factor of p of x. Okay, so how do you get this x square minus 2? Because a minus b, a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. This is the identity. Okay, very important. So x minus root 2, x plus root 2, since here x instead of it is x, here x square minus 2, here root and square is cancelled, so x square minus 2 can be written as like this, x minus root 2 into x plus root 2. Therefore I can take that g of x is equal to x square minus 2. So therefore now divide p of x by g of x. Okay, so this p of x by this g of x we have to divide, and we have to find out the quotient remainders, then we have to find the zeros. Okay, so since here the degree of the x variable, highest variable is here 4, so here there are 4 zeros. Okay, so here how to find the first quotient? This is the p of x. Okay, and this is your g of x. So first quotient will be the first term in p of x divided by first term in g of x, so that is 2x to the power 4, this first term, divided by g of x, first term is x square, that is x square, and this x square get cancels, remaining 2x square. This 2x square can be written as here in quotient. This is the first quotient. Okay, therefore x square into 2x square is, here it is plus 2x to the power 4, and minus 2 into 2x square is here minus 4x square. I have written here below x square because these two degree are same. Okay, like that you have to write here. See here 4 are there, 2 are there, like this you have to write. You should not write here minus 4x square below 3x cube, because here degree is 3, you are writing 2 means it is wrong. Okay, so same degree should be there above and below. Okay, so here no degree we are getting after multiplying, so I have written here 0x cube. It is 0 into x cube. Okay, means again it will get 0. If you know, if you didn't write also, no problem. Okay, so after that you have to remember that in second line, if it is plus you have to take minus. Here it is plus, so I have taken minus. Here it is minus, so plus minus, so we have to take here what? Plus I have to take. Okay, so next what happens? This 2x to the power 4 and 2x to the power 4 get cancels. Here since it is minus 3 plus 0, you will get here minus 3x cube. Here it is minus 3 plus 4, so it is plus x square. This 6x minus 2 you should bring down. Okay, so what do you become second quotient here? So minus 3x to the power 3, that is first term in this one, and first term in g of x should be divided like this here. Minus 3x cube divided by x square is equal to minus 3x. This minus 3x can be written as here minus 3x as a quotient. Okay, second quotient. Therefore here x square minus 2, you will get the answer. How? Here x square into minus 3x is minus 3x cube, minus 2 into minus 3x is plus 6x, that I have written here because the both the degree power are same here. So here after multiplying you are not getting any degree of 2 here, so here 0x square I have written, so you can take like this. So here minus, so plus I have taken, here it is plus, so I have taken minus, here plus, so I have to taken here minus. So these two get cancels, these two get cancels. Here it is plus 1 and minus 0, so plus 1 only, that is x square I have written here, minus 2 as it is below. Now third quotient, what is the first term here? X square. What is the first term in g of x? X square. So x square get cancel 1, that 1 should be written here in quotient. So x square into 1 is x square, minus 2 into 1 is minus 2, so here it is plus, so I have written minus, here minus, it is plus. So these two get cancels. Okay, these two get cancels here. -2 plus 2, these are also get cancelled, so 0. What is the remainder here? 0 is the remainder. What is the quotient now? 2x square minus 3x plus 1. Okay, now q of x is equal to 2x square minus 3x plus 1. So now this quotient you need to take this one and factorize it. Okay, 2x square minus x minus 2x plus 1. How do I write this one? Here if you add you should get what? -3, and if you multiply you should get 2. You have to split up the middle term, as you know how to factorize this one. Okay, so middle term you have to split. So middle term -3x can be written as -x minus 2, so that -1 and -2 is -3, and -1 into -2 is 2. So that is, if you add two numbers you will get -3, and if you multiply you will get 2. Okay, that I have written here. See here, 2x square minus x minus 2x plus 1. First and last term should be kept as it is. Okay, now consider first two term and last two terms. So what is the common here? X is the common, so it is bracket 2x minus 1. So x into 2x is 2x square, x into -1 is -x. Here nothing is there, so -1 is common I have taken. So -1 into 2x is -2x, -1 into -1 is +1. Okay, so after multiplying you will get same. Okay, so see here, these two are having again common. Every time you will get the same here in these two. After taking common you will get the same thing. Okay, so here 2x minus 1 is the common, so what is the remaining? 2x minus 1 you have taken, means x is remaining, here -1 is remaining. So either 2x minus 1 equal to 0 and x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore 2x is equal to 1, because here -1, if it comes to right side it is +1. Okay, so x is equal to 1 by 2 I can write. So x minus 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 1. So what are the values here? X is equal to 1 by 2 or 1. Okay, therefore zeros of q of x are 1 by 2 and 1. The zeros of the given polynomial are √2, -√2, 1 by 2 and 1. Okay, now I hope you understood. First they have mentioned √2 and -√2 are the two zeros. By using this one as a g of x as a factor, and we are finding other two zeros. So how many zeros are there? 4 are there. √2, -√2, 1 by 2 and 1. Why did we get this one 4? Because in p of x here 2x to the power 4, degree is 4, so 4 zeros will be there. So any polynomial of the degree 4 having the utmost 4 zeros, so we got here maximum 4 zeros. Okay, so you can take this homework, obtain all the zeros of the given polynomial p of x, this one 3x to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5, if two zeros are √5 by 3 and -√5 by 3. Okay, so what are the factors here? X minus √5 by 3 and x plus √5 by 3 are the two factors. Okay, you multiply this one and apply a plus b and a minus b formula, that is a square plus a square minus b square formula. In this one you substitute and find the g of x, and already it is the p of x is there, so divide p of x by g of x, so that you will get the quotient, and compulsory to find these zeros you will get the remainder 0. If you are not getting remainder 0, then think that you have done something wrong. Okay, next one more, last one example I will say. Check whether the polynomial x square minus 2 is a factor of 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2 or not. How to say the polynomial is a factor of this polynomial or not? Okay, see here, this example is same as here. Here 2x to the power 4, this same I have written, g of x is x square minus 2. So if you are here, you are getting what? 0 as a remainder. If you are getting remainder as a 0 here, if any polynomial you are going to divide, and if they are telling to find out the factor of this one, whether it is factor or not, so if remainder is 0, I mean that is r of x, remainder of that polynomial is 0, then you can say that, suppose if I consider this as a g of x and this as a p of x. Okay, so here g of x is a factor of p of x, you can say like this. Okay, if remainder is not equal to 0, then you can say that g of x is not a factor of p of x. Okay, so you try in home. Here one g of x I will give here, g of x is equal to x square minus 3, and one more p of x I will take as 2x to the power 4 plus 3x cube minus 2x square minus 9x. Okay, 9x minus 12. So you divide this polynomial by this polynomial, that is p of x divided by g of x. If If you are getting r is equal to 0, then you say g of x is a factor of p of x. If you are not getting r is equal to 0, not equal to 0, then you say that g of x is not a perfect factor of p of x, or is not a factor of p of x. Okay, I hope you understood the concept, my dear students. If you are not understanding anything here, you can comment me, or you can tell me. Okay, then if you have any doubt also, you can ask me. Okay, thank you, my dear students.